It was a car crash. Nothing particularly remarkable, but fatal nonetheless. He left behind a wife and 2 children. It was a painless death. The EMTs tried their best to save you, but to no avail. Your body was so utterly shattered, you were better off. Trust me. And that's when you met me. What? What happened? You asked. Where am I? You died, I said. Matter of fact, no point mincing words. There was a truck and it was skidding. Yup, I said. I, I died? Yup, but don't feel bad. Everyone dies, I said. You looked around. There's nothingness. Just you and me. What is this place? Is this the afterlife? You asked. More or less. Are you God? Yup. I'm God. My kids. My wife. What about them? Will they be alright? That's what I like to see. You just died and your main concern is for your family. That's good stuff right there. You looked at me with fascination. To you, I didn't look like a god. I just looked like some vague authority figure, more like of a grammar teacher than the Almighty. Don't worry. They'll be fine. You kids will remember you as perfect in every way. They didn't have time to grow a contempt for you. Your wife will cry on the outside, but secretly be relieved on the inside. To be fair, your marriage was kind of falling apart. If it's any consolation, she'll feel very guilty about being relieved. Oh, you said. So what happens now? Do I go to heaven or hell or something? Neither. You'll be reincarnated. Ah, so the Hindus are right. All the religions are right in their own way. All walk with me. You followed along as we strolled through the void. Where are we going? Nowhere in particularly. It's just nice to walk while we talk. So what's the point then, you ask? When I get reborn, I'll just be a blank slate, a baby, so all my experiences and everything I did in this life won't matter? Not so. You have within you all the knowledge and experiences of your past lives, so you just don't remember them now. I stopped walking and took you by the shoulders. Your soul is more magnificent, beautiful, and gigantic than you possibly could imagine. A human mind can only contain a tiny fraction of what you are. It's like sticking a finger in a glass of water to see if it's hot or cold. You put a tiny part of yourself in the vessel and you bring back out. You've gained all the experiences it had. You've been a human for the last 34 years, so you haven't stretched out yet and felt the rest of your immense consciousness. If we hung out here longer, you'll start remembering everything, but there's no point in doing that between each life. How many times have I been reincarnated then? Oh, lots into different lives, I said. This time you'll be a Chinese peasant girl in 540 AD. Wait, what? Wait, what? You stammered. You're sending me back in time? Well, I guess technically, time as you know it only exists in your universe. Things are different where I come from. Where do you come from? You pondered. Oh, sure. I come from somewhere else, and there are others like me. I know you'll want to know what it's like there, but you honestly won't understand. Oh, you said a little let down. But wait, if I get reincarnated to other places, could I have interacted with myself at some point? Sure, it happens all the time. With both lives only aware of their own time span, they won't even know what's happening. So what's the point of it all? Seriously, you're asking me that meaning of life? Isn't that a little stereotypical? Well, it's a reasonable question, you persisted. I looked in your eye. The meaning of life, the reason I made this whole universe is for you to mature. You mean mankind? You want us to mature? No, just you. I made this whole universe for you. With each life you grow and mature and become larger and greater intellect. Just me? What about everyone else? There's no one else in this universe. There's just you and me. You stared blankly at me. But all those people on Earth, all you, different incarnations of you. Wait, I'm everyone? Now you're getting it. With a congratulate, with a slap on the back. I'm every human who ever lived, or who will ever live, or whoever will live. Yes, I'm Abraham Lincoln, and you're John Wilkes Booth too. I added. I'm Hitler. You said, applaud. And and you're the millions he killed. I'm Jesus. You're everyone who followed him. You fell silent. Every time you victimize someone, you were victimizing yourself. Every act of kindness you've done to yourself. Every happy and sad moment you've experienced by any human was or will be experienced by you. Why, you ask me? Why do all this? Because someday you'll be like me. That's what you are. You're one of my kind, but you're my child. Whoa, you said. You mean I'm a god? No, not yet. You're a fetus. You're still growing. Once you've lived every human life throughout all time, you will have grown enough to be born. So the whole universe, he said, it's just an egg of sorts, I answered. Now it's time for you to move on to your next life. And with that, I send you on your way.